So I got some regular russet potatoes here that I've peeled, and I've soaked them in cold water. And we soak them in cold water just to prevent them from changing colors. So I'm just peeling this potato, and I'm peeling it kind of thick, but there's some spots that I'm cutting out. 5 medium-sized russet potatoes. That's about a pound of potatoes here. So we're going to cut it into cubes. And I'm going to cut it in half again. Then I'm going to cut those into roughly about 1-inch cubes. Half-inch cubes, a little bit thicker than half-inch cubes. And that's going to go back inside the water. So I'm going to, I got some water here that I've got coming to a boil. I'm just going to add some salt. Just enough to add salt to the water. There's no particular measurement. Just don't overdo it with the salt. And then I'm going to put the potatoes in the water. And I'm going to let that boil for 13 minutes. I'm going to turn that to medium high once this comes to a full rolling boil. And then let it cook for 13 minutes on medium high. So my potatoes has cooked for 13 minutes and I checked it. And I'm just going to let them drain completely. So I'm going to let this sit and drain for a minute. So I'm going to put the potatoes in the bowl. I'll let them drain for about a minute or two. There's no more water in there. And then I have here some butter. And this is salt, pepper, garlic powder. And I have a pastry blender, or you can use a potato masher or a ricer. If you use a ricer, you want to rice the potatoes before you add the butter. So I'm just going to mash everything together. And I just like to use my pastry blender because it's just easier for me, and I like to have a little bit of chunks. I'm going to add a little bit of milk to this. And just get this mixed together. Now, the amount of milk you add is totally up to you. It just depends on how creamy you want it. So, it's not going to be exact measurements for the milk. So, here is my mashed potatoes. I serve this along with my New York bagel crisp, meatloaf, and some carrots. So, I'm going to taste the potatoes. The nice, creamy texture. Give it a taste. Mmm. Wow, just melts in your mouth. Buttery, garlicky, perfect mashed potatoes. I hope you guys try this recipe and enjoy it. Please give me a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment. And if you have a request, please leave that in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching, and please remember, let's do what we can to come together to love one another.